Now, in a new confrontation near a disputed South China Sea shoal, two Chinese Coast Guard ships fired water cannons at a Philippine supply boat. Philippine officials said that the incident caused heavy damage to the wooden boat manned by Filipino Navy crewmen. It was not immediately clear if the water cannon blast caused injuries among the crewmen or if their damaged boat, the May 4, managed to maneuver past the Chinese Coast Guard blockade to deliver supplies to the Filipino forces, manning a territorial outpost in the nearby Second Thomas Shoal. Now, there was no immediate statement from Chinese officials in Manila or in Beijing. According to a Philippine Coast Guard spokesperson, a Philippine Coast Guard ship, the BRP Cabra, which was escorting the May 4, was also blocked dangerously and surrounded by a Chinese Coast Guard ship and two suspected militia vessels. Now, the shoal has been occupied by a small contingent of Philippine Navy personnel aboard a marooned warship since the late. However, it has been surrounded by Chinese Coast Guard and suspected militia vessels in an increasingly tense territorial standoff. Now, the Second Thomas Shoal is located in the disputed South China Sea. The South China Sea dispute involves territorial and maritime claims over the South China Sea's islands, reefs, and waters. Aside from China and the Philippines, Vietnam, Malaysia, Taiwan, and Brunei also have overlapping claims in the resource-rich and busy waterway, which is a key global trade route. Now, the United States lays no claims to the strategic waters, but has deployed Navy ships and fighter jets in what it calls freedom of navigation operations, which have been criticized by China. Now, a new report, the South China Sea Strategic Situation Probing Initiative, traces U.S. continue to strengthen its military activities in the South China Sea, and that includes deploying aircraft carriers, nuclear submarines, and bombers, holding intensified close-in reconnaissance operations and holding joint exercises, which pose growing risks to the China-US relations. Now, the think tank predicts that in 2024, the U.S. military will continue to increase its presence and activities in the South China Sea and the surrounding areas. And this is despite the continued impact from the Russia-Ukraine conflict and the Israel-Palestine conflict. For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.